You know what the absolute fastest way to drop marks on your Cambridge Checkpoint English exam is? It's writing way too many words in the summary section. Welcome, exam smart learners, to Smart Path Academy. Let's dive right into this explainer, designed to help you completely conquer Cambridge Checkpoint summaries, specifically Skill 28, Summary Within a Word Limit.
So here is the absolute most crucial thing to remember. Finding just 3 or 4 key points to fit inside that 30-word limit. That is your secret weapon to scoring full marks. Examiners are definitely not looking for a long, rambling essay here, right? They are looking for precise, laser-focused information. Here is our exam playbook for today. Number 1, what is a summary? 2, the playbook steps. 3, step-by-step examples. 4, practice drills. 5, avoiding foul traps. And 6, the final challenge. Okay, moving into Section 1, what is a summary? The essentials.
A summary simply means cutting out all the extra noise and delivering only the essential information, without ever going over the allowed word count. I like to think of it like packing a tiny little suitcase for a weekend trip. You obviously can't bring your entire wardrobe. You only have room for the absolute essentials. If you pack too much stuff, well, the suitcase just won't close. And on your exam, packing in too many words means you lose your marks.
Let's look at Section 2, the playbook steps. 4 steps to success.
This brilliantly illustrates your foolproof attack plan. Step 1, eliminate the extra fluff. Literally, physically cross out the little stories or repeated details on the paper with your pencil. Step 2, grab the core facts that answer the prompt directly. Step 3, keep your phrasing super tight with short sentences. And Step 4, this is absolutely crucial, always count your words before you finish.
All right, Section 3, step-by-step examples. Guided scrimmage.
Notice exactly how we handle extra information here. Over on the left, we've got a text all about date palms. Now see how we crossed out the extra detail about farmers weaving baskets? We did that because it didn't answer the main focus. Weaving is just an example of what they do with the leaves, so it's gotta go. By cutting that extra fluff out, we're left with a crisp 17-word answer on the right. Date palms grow in dry areas, produce sweet fruit, provide useful leaves, and help protect soil from wind. Perfect! Let's look at another one, this time about a youth orchestra. The prompt specifically asks us to summarize the change. For this one, an exam-smart student is going to completely ignore that starting number of 9 members. Instead, they focus entirely on the exact changes requested by the prompt. What's the change? Well, the orchestra grew and older students now help out. So, our final summary is, the orchestra grew after an assembly concert, and older students now help younger musicians practice. Boom, just 14 words.
Time for Section 4, practice drills. Test your skills.
You've seen the playbook, so let's test your knowledge with 4 past paper-inspired drills to get you totally exam ready. Our first challenge takes us out into the animal kingdom, where we need to hunt for clues about the red fox's physical traits. And hey, pay really close attention to that prompt. Physical features. That is our laser focus.
By sorting the essential evidence from the extra stuff, we easily build an answer that is well under our 33-word limit. We keep the physical facts, right? The word vulpine, the length, the teeth. But we cross out the cool fact about how it holds its prey because, well, that's a behavior, not a physical feature. Our final answer gives exactly what the examiner asked for in just 12 words. Next up, let's decode a question about bird songs, making absolutely sure we only answer what the prompt specifically asks for. Notice this is a sneaky 2-part prompt. We need to find what it is and how long it lasts. So we scan the text and find these 3 exact points. Combining these 3 facts perfectly satisfies the Cambridge examiner and secures us maximum points with plenty of room to spare. A lot of birds singing together first thing in the morning, which can last up to 2 hours. And there we have it, 20 words exactly. Moving on to our third drill, we need to extract the exact preparation steps for chocolate making. Yummy, right? But remember, we are strictly looking for how they are prepared to taste better. Look at how incredibly clean this is. We completely ignore the fun fact about monkeys eating the fruit. I mean, it's interesting for sure, but it has absolutely nothing to do with the preparation process we were asked to find. So we stick strictly to the steps: picked, fermented, flavor develops. We tie that together and get a flawless 10-word summary. Okay, our final drill requires us to dive deep into Lake Baikal to find out why plants and animals actually thrive there. We are on the lookout for unique survival features. Check out how these 3 distinct points perfectly capture all the necessary clues without ever risking a word count penalty. We just string these bullet points together into a nice, short sentence, and we hit exactly 18 words. It's totally safe, it's highly accurate, and it's going to earn you full marks.
Now for Section 5, avoiding foul trops. Teacher feedback codes.
Even the very best students can make mistakes, right? So let's review what these mysterious codes actually mean when you get your practice papers back covered in red ink. If you see EX, OW, or IR on your paper, it means you need to be way more precise, you need to use your own phrasing, and you need to cut out the extra fluff. IR is super common. It means irrelevant detail, like when you accidentally included that story about the monkeys or the farmers weaving baskets. You have to stick to the focus.
And remember, the single harshest penalty is exceeding the word limit, which often gets marked under TM for missing the task method. Writing too many words will instantly, and I mean literally immediately, result in 0 marks for the question, even if all your facts are perfectly correct. So always, always count your words.
Finally, Section 6, the final challenge, recap and practice.
We have reached the final whistle. Let's quickly recap everything before leaving you with one last true test of your skills. Just keep these 4 golden rules in mind, and you will confidently conquer any summary task the checkpoint exam throws your way. Secure those 3 to 4 facts, completely cross out the fluff, keep it nice and short, and count those words.
All right, I'm leaving you with this mini challenge to try all on your own. Read the prompt right here on the screen. Grade 6, added labeled bins, explained recycling with posters, and reduced paper waste. Summarize this in exactly 15 words. What extra fluff are you going to cut first to secure your marks? Give it a shot. Thanks so much for joining this explainer, and stay exam smart with SmartPath Academy. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next one.